Alright, hopefully you guys can see me. Just let me know before I bust the case open. Just sitting right here. While we wait, thanks for the quick sellout. Really appreciate it, guys. We got a few new guys in my break, so welcome aboard. Looking at the odds online, looks like we should be hitting about 4 to 5 autos in a case. What else? Now, I looked at the checklist, so what I decided to do was, rather than have 12 spots like we've seen, 11 spots, because only 11 of the teams have an autograph. Hey Brad, can you see me, Brad? So 11 teams had an autograph. The 2 signature jerseys, what we'll do is, if we hit one, I've got the 11 teams ready, so one of the teams will get one of those signature jersey redemptions. And Matilda's cards, if you read the description, they will be distributed amongst people who don't hit as much. Alright, looks like people can see me, so let's bust this case open and grab a couple boxes. Case number 406. Okay. Here we go. That's what they look like. We'll just go across 1 and 2. Box 1. Box 2. Get my phone out of the way. Alright, Neil, thanks for letting us know. And Luke, good luck, guys. Alright, let's get busting. So, has anyone actually busted packs of this product, and what do they think in general? There we go. Alright, pack 1, first A-League bust on Gimko and Eureka. Good luck, guys. So I'll show a couple commons in the first pack for those who haven't seen it. They look like that. So that's Connor Payne, Jay Ingham, and from now on we'll just call the silvers, golds and inserts. So our first silver is, let me just get this other thing up. Yeah, Rob. Come on, I'm on. They are quite hard to open compared to some of the others. For the Mariners, Roy O'Donovan, a silver. So the silvers, compared to the base, will have a silver in the middle, and the gold variant will have a gold. So who had the Mariners? Jazza Pie is on the board with a silver. Base to finish that pack. They are quite slippery. Alright, pack 2. Silver, Michael Theo. Here we go. For Brisbane Raw. So Brisbane is busted. So Neil, actually, I did forget one thing. We did have 2 trades. Ray traded with James Curtis, Western Sydney for Sydney. So James got his team, and Wiggy traded with Mickey, the Sav, Melbourne Victory for Adelaide United. So they're the only 2 trades I captured. So if there's any more, please let me know. Ooh, and the header card will look like that for the new guys. And those on YouTube watching. A silver for Melbourne Victory, Jason Guerrier. And I believe Mickey in the trade. Well done. Base to finish. These ones haven't been too bad, Rob, so far. Western Sydney, so James Curtis, hope you're watching. Dimas Delgado. Gold parallel. You can kind of just tell the difference on camera. Well done, James. Oh, there we go. There's one of those tough packs you were talking about, Rob. Oh, what's this? For the Wellington Phoenix, which is Armon 101, Andrew Durant, last line of defense. So this is an insert set. Let me try to get, there we go. So our first subset card, that was for Wellington. And base. Gold, Nick Coburn for the Jets. The Jets tonight was Ray. Base. We've got a silver for the Brisbane Raw, Matthew McKay. Neil, busted. Well done. And base to finish. Has anyone hit other than 1 silver, gold, or an insert? Like, has there ever been 2 in a packet? Silver, Nick Montgomery for the Mariners. So Jazza. Base. Silver for Melbourne City, Bruce Kamau. Melbourne City tonight. Super Elliott. Is anyone mastering this set this year? Silver for Brisbane, Jacob Pepper. Neil. Base. Hey Steve, how are ya? Great break with Future Force. Sydney FC, Ryan Grant. Gold, parallel. Come on, camera. Which I believe is Ray through the trade. Base to finish. Oh, I'm busting A-League, Rob. For the Mariners, Jacob Poscolero. Mariners was Jazza. So that was a silver parallel. Base. I know a few people did last year, Jazza, but this year I think is a different story. Melbourne City, Jacob Melling, silver. Which is Super Elliott. And base to finish. Ray is A. Silver for the Socceroos, I guess. Josh Risden. Brad, on the board, Brad. Hope you're still watching. Oh, that's a brilliant comment, Steve. Brisbane, Tommy Orr, silver. So Neil. We've got a midfield magicians for Wellington Phoenix. Michael McGlinchey. Try to get the right angle on it. So that's Armon 101. So that's another subset. Midfield magicians. I wonder if they're related to Dan. Magicians. Oh, you want to be called Mojo King? Alright, Mojo King. Gold for Matildas. So this one will go to someone who doesn't hit or hits less. Larissa Crummer. Base. I did see Brad earlier, or a minute ago. There you go, Rob. Brad's popped in. Silver, Connor Payne for the Mariners. I think we hit a gold earlier. Jazza Pies. Well, that might be a duplicate. Hey James, thanks for joining in and thanks for staying up late to watch. Here we go. Last line of defense. Nikolai Topor Stanley for the Wanderers. So James, you jumped on at the right time. You get an insert. Let's party indeed, Brad. As I said, when you get to Melbourne, we'll go by the Crown. There's a few clubs there. Water for you, and I'll stick to water on the night as well. Gold for the Matildas, Caitlin Cooper. So that will go to randomly distributed. Base. Yep, only 30 minutes in. Just for you, Rob, I will show you the nice Brisbane header card. For the Socceroos, Tommy Orr, silver. Brad, that goes to you. No, Brad doesn't drink, so I'll be a good boy and stick to water with Brad. Jazza. Ooh, what do we have here? International A-League stars. Ben Calfallen. Mickey for the Melbourne Victory. There you go. Card for you. Base. Yoshi's on. Ooh, hey Yoshi. Who's going to bribe me to slow down so they win the sweep? Melbourne Victory, Daniel Georgievski. Silver. So Mickey, the Sav. Well done. Are they worth much, Jazza? Gold. Milos Dimitrievich for Sydney. So that will go to Ray. Base. One in 36, okay. For Brisbane, Jade North, silver. What am I reading here? Is Mickey with us or is he gone to bed? I know sometimes he swims. Silver for Adelaide. So Jesse Marinuas. Adelaide, I believe Wiggy traded with Mickey. So Wiggy, so Daniel on the board. Base. There you go. Is on. Did you end up doing that video that Mojo King wanted? Here we go. For the Socceroos, silver, Matthew Spiranovich. Brad. Base to finish. Gold for Wellington, which is Ramon 101. Gulihermi Finkler. So Armon gets that one. I think I'm going colorblind. Base. Silver for victory, J. Inham. So Mickey, another card for you. Yeah. I tell you what, I've been disappointed in Deng playing for Lakers. He hasn't done much. Newcastle Jets, Lambernot Haliti. The Jets, Ray, you get a gold parallel. Base. Ingham Chicken, yeah. There we go. Who's got them? YNWA for Perth Glory. Sharpshooters. Diego Castro. So you get an insert. What's the odds on those ones? 1 in 36 packs as well. Not bad. Base. Silver for Melbourne City, Osama Malik. Which is Super Elliott. Base. Hopefully, Mickey. Hopefully. I hope he hasn't played a couple seasons too long. Silver, Tom Rogic for the Socceroos, which is Brad. Base. His name was... what? Ryan, eh? Gold for Perth Glory, Shane Laurie. Perth Glory was YNWA01. Base to finish. 2 packs to go. And we go on to box 2. How am I going for time? Who's winning the side bet there? We got a midfield magician for the Wanderers, Mitch Nichols. So that goes to James Curtis. Well done. He does. He's a great bloke. Michael Marone for Adelaide, silver. So that's Daniel Wigg. Alright. Let's move that over. Benny Maxine. Alright. Box 2. Good luck. Yeah, we're in it for the long haul. Unfortunately, I don't think we'll make it to midnight today, but that's alright. Adelaide United. Isaias Sanchez. Wiggy. So do I. I want a redemption. For the Wanderers, Junpei Kusukami. Guessing is Japanese. Gold. So James. Yep, J-League. With a name like that, you cannot be anything else. Sharpshooter for Sydney, which I believe is Ray. Philip Holosko. There you go. Sharpshooters. Actually, did anyone in Melbourne get impacted by that storm with all the pollen the other day? Here we go. Silver, Jamie Young for Brisbane, which is nil. I'd need, I think, 3 cases before we got a chance at that, but we'll try. Nah, that name's Japanese, Rob, surely. Mikael Tavares for the Mariners, silver. Jazza. Isn't it 900 packs, not 90 packs? Oh, you mean just the regular redemption? I thought you meant the jersey sig one. What's this? Okay, Dust Storm. For the Matildas, Michelle Heyman, gold. Midfield Magicians, Emily Van Egmond for the Matildas. He may have been born in Sydney, doesn't mean he's not Japanese origin. What's this? Benny Mac. Cricket. Yeah, I think $5 has put off a few people. But we will do a break, maybe 2 of it. But I probably won't get a case because it won't be as popular. For Melbourne City, silver, Thomas Sorens. Sen. Melbourne City was Super Elliott, base. Silver for Melbourne Victory, Carl Valeri. So that's Mickey. For the Jets, gold, Andrew Hooley. Jets, Ray. The cricket, yeah, I think the cricket should have been $4. I mean, they did add the jersey 6, but still, $1 up is a bit too much, I think. Adelaide United, Tarek Elrich. So, Daniel Wigg. And I think last year's cricket, it had better signatories, but I'll be honest, they've got a Tasmanian in there this year, so I'll be chasing that one at least myself. George Bailey. And for those that remember, I dropped his catch at the cricket. Mickey, you were right there. Nicholas de Agostino for the Bears. Silver. Sorry, I'm thinking Brisbane, old school Brisbane, AFL. Brisbane Raw, Neil. Silver, Polo Rattray for Melbourne City. Which is a Super Elliott. Yeah, the Bears, man, I'm thinking old school Brisbane. Still got my AFL hat on. Storm Rooks for the Mariners. Sort of like Louis Faroo. Mariners. Jazza. Oh, we got a dud pack, I think. Or am I missing something? Tell me if I'm blind. Nothing special about any of these cards. Hang on. There's one stuck. There we go. She's stuck. Aaron Move, midfielder Magicians for the Socceroos. Bit of a sticky packet, that one. So Brad. Nah, we recovered, Jazza. Just recovered. We're stuck in there. Well, at least we got video, so if we miss something... I am half blind. You know that. Sydney. Philip Holosco. Gold. Ray. Mooey indeed. $125 old, the North Sydney are this year. Okay. Brad Smith for the Socceroos, silver. So Brad, you get a Brad card. I did have a Y on there. My tongue just doesn't twist. Here we go. Last line of defense. Steph Cately for the Matildas. Mormons, eh? I hope that's what you wrote because I'm half blind. Here we go. Silver for Brisbane, Dimitri Petratos. Brisbane is nil. Here we go. Did we hit him before? No. International A-League stars. Morten Nordstrand for the Jets. Which I believe is Ray. So 1 in 36 pack for you. It is indeed Benny Mac. Here we go. Liam Rose for the Mariners, silver. Liam Rose, Mariners. Jazza. Gold, Katrina Gorey for the Matildas. Caitlin Food card. Did I see one earlier? Not sure, but if it comes out, you can have it, Brad. Bailey Wright silver for the Socceroos, which will go to Brad. If I see one, I'll show you, Brad. Melbourne City, Manny Muscat. A silver. A Super Elliott. How had she not? That's a good question, Benny Mac. Very good question. Lawrence Thomas, silver for Melbourne Victory. Mickey. Not the girl you were looking for, Brad. Sorry. Last line of defense. For Australia, Socceroos, Brad Smith for Brad. I don't know, it reminds me of those old guns, Benny Mac, where you had to shove stuff down and clean them and hose them and put a little ball in. Dylan Fox for gold for Wellington. Ramon 101. Silver for Melbourne victory, Rashid Mahazi. Mickey. Did they? Don't spoil a good game, Rob. Was that true, Rob, or are you just stirring Mickey up? Matthew Ryan, silver. For Brad. I hope you're just stirring. No one likes a spoiled game. Here we go. Dylan McGowan for Adelaide, silver. Which is Daniel Wigg. Okay, fair enough. Gold, Brendan Hamill for the Wanderers. James. You don't stir about scores, so what do you stir about? Perth Glory, Nabo Marinkovic. Gold. So that's YNWA01. I thought you were the one that sold special special torches, Matt. Adelaide, George Mells, silver. Silver for the Socceroos, Trent Sainsbury. Brad. Here we go. Adelaide, silver, Mark Marino. Wiggy, Daniel. Last pack. Oh, base. We've got gold. Luis Italiano for Wellington. So Ramon 101. No redemption in these two. So that means box 3 and 4 should have something. You work for Stevic, eh? So you're the one that creates all the images and stirs me up, eh? All good. I still think the best one was JR Chumley, that was good. Came out of nowhere. That's when the best jokes come out of. Your images are great too, so keep them coming. Couple a day, eh? Colin Carpenter, eh? What's this? You will be, Wiggy. I'll send you. Well, there's a few Matildas there, so you'll get a few. I'll have a look who's got what, and I reckon 2 or 3 people will get a Matildas card if there's that many there. Con the Fruiterer. Oh, maybe, Brad, maybe. Come on, Jazza, they are funny. Matt does some good stuff. So you like Con the Fruiterer, Brad, eh? Is that your favourite character on Australian TV? No problem, James. Marika, Rob, come on. Well, it is almost midnight. Who's winning the bet so far before I kill the feed? No, we'll save it for more breaks, Jazza. This case will only be dedicated to the breaks. So we're not gonna do any sales out of here. It'll just be whatever goes on. So next will be box 3 and 4 from top, and so on. No problem, Joshi. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for chatting, guys. It actually helps the break go a bit more entertaining, and I'm not bored like some nights. And next soccer, let me know when you want me to list it. Whether it's a week, half a week, doesn't matter. I'll let you guys decide. Other than that, what's the time? 11:20. Who's winning the bet before I kill? It is bonus material. How many in the? There's 10 in the case, so there's 8 left, Mickey. Box 4 and 10, eh? Well, that means box 4's in the next lot, Jazza. So you're saying that will sell quick. How many redemptions are in the case? It's meant to be like 4. Oh God, Rob, you're killing me here with some of the comments. All I want to know who's winning the side bet before I hang up. Is someone about to lose to someone else if I stay on for another 5 minutes? Good question. Might as well. I'll read out the odds, but I don't think it says how many inserts. So there's 8 base per pack. 1 silver every 2. Gold every 4. Midfield magicians every 18 packs. Last line of defense every 18. Sharpshooters every 36. International A-League stars every 36. The signature redemptions are 1 in 90. And the match-worn signature redemptions are 1 in 810 packs. It is. It's an STD call. So yeah, nothing about how many per box. Unfortunately. That was that fish and chips man has left me a few messages. Took me a while to decipher the voice and who it was. No, there's no case card in this. Unless it's at the bottom. Which boxes? Here we've got gaming and NFL behind me. Mainly NFL. The white and the green. So the greens, there's a breakup already. I think a couple people are in at the moment. And Grand Slam Tennis is the cheap white box. Yeah, one every 90 packs, Brad. That's Yu-Gi-Oh! And if you mean my left shoulder, that's Crown Royale and Tops. The ball shelf, eh? Oh god. It's alright. Although actually there was a Future Force box here somewhere. I don't know where it is. All cards sent, eh? We'll see how much they weigh. I might just give you a team set. We went bare minimum on this to get it at a good cost. Well, it is a cheap white box. It's the cheapest tennis going around. There's green, which is the next up market, and then there's blue, which Walter White brought us. Oh god. This one. Top Supreme, Benny. Matrix Edition, yep. Oh, the Leaf Vault toy, eh? That would be something. How many of those can you make up, Matt? That would be a break to watch. Green has 5, white has 10, Matt. Why would it damage the cards, Rob? The boxes are sideways anyway in the box itself. Oh god, this is getting ridiculous. Tops the mint, no. Unfortunately, I don't. I'll leave that to Mojo King. I don't know what we're doing, but it's fun chatting, so keep going. And who's winning the bet before I hang up and call it a night? I do like to watch, Rob. We all like to watch. That's why we're here. All 500 and what are we up to? 3 breaks? 4 breaks? Plus the ones on Facebook. Plus the little show Matt gets when he hacks into computers. After hours specials. Break some Pokemon, jeez. Let me see if I can find some. Where are the nice ones? I won't break any, but I'll show you what the new ones look like. The full art cards, these are break cards. The full art EX edition. Then you got stuff like the Mega Evolutions. Here we go. Mega EX. Where else is a nice looking one? You got the trainer cards. Not for this one. These are the ones from my master set. And the extra cards, the gold ones you get at the end sometimes. So that's just what the new Pokemon is. And then you get your standard Pokemon card. Thousands of those are in every packet. No patches in Pokemon. You want a bit of Misty Fur, do you, Benny Mac? Or Pikachu? It's a mobile game, Rob, but they've blocked half the users, so most people aren't playing it. It is a good break product. I want to see these Toy Vault boxes of mats. Alright. If there's any more questions, Benny Mac, I might call it a night. I may suggest to Nintendo they're in Victoria, so I might go visit them, tell them that you want some Misty Fur patches. So maybe next edition of Pokemon may have some. Dom got blocked, eh? I did get blocked. Because my phone is, what's the nice polite word? It's jailbroken so that I can back up my files with titanium. So because I broke my phone, they won't let me play. But yeah, there were a few weirdos running around, Rob. It was quite funny, but what can you do? A craze is a craze. Alright guys, it's been a long night. Hang on, we've hit an hour. Woohoo! Electricity patch. Well, I could do that with a battery, Benny Mac, actually. I'm not saying that on camera, Mickey, but you could be onto something. They have indeed blocked me, Mickey. Alright guys, we've cracked the hour, so now it's become a standard Dom break. Just what you expect, nice, slow and steady. Alright, one more question, then I'm going off, Rob. Just one more. Oh God. This is nuts. You gonna leave me hanging, Rob, or what? Matt's back with the batteries. Alright, batteries included, done. He's gone, I think, Mickey. Case battery card. He's back. Welcome back, Benny. How long's this question, Rob? You typing an essay or you left for words? No, they're not signed. They're just the mini balls. If Brad's still watching, Dolphins, brother. So for people with small hands like me, so there's the Jets, Patriots, Baltimore, Dallas, 49ers, and Dolphins. Alright, I'm signing out unless Rob really has a question. Alright, boys. Have a good one. We'll see you at the next A-League break. Thanks, guys.